watching TNR Broadcasting, and I'm your host, the Invisible Man. Saviour's Day 2025, Atlanta, Georgia. Speaking, National Reparations League, Rashad Singleton. Attorney, Zulu Shabazz. Master of Ceremony, Minister Jabbar Wakil. Queen Mashaki Muhammad. Chief Minister Najee Muhammad. The Honorable Silas Muhammad. Minister Dewan Madyun. And an interview with Dr. Akila Mukaram, Afrodescendant Nation President.
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. I'm Dr. Glennie King, also known as Dr. Akila Mukaram, President of the Afrodescendant Nation. Over the past 469 years, Afrodescendants' identity in the United States has changed from nigger, Negro, colored, Afro-American, Black, and African-American. We, the Afro-Descendant Nation, urge the distinguished officers of the PFPAD to accept and recommend to the United Nations that they accept and mandate that the member states notify every citizen in their countries that we are Afro-descendants. Assalamu alaikum and greetings, everyone. I'm Dr. Akila Mukaram, and as the Invisible Man said, I am the president of the Afro-Descendant Nation. This Saviour's Day has been wonderful. The camaraderie that I feel, the energy that I feel in our people here with us at this event, with our young people, especially, they're ready. They're ready, and we're ready for them because they have all of that energy, the intelligence, ingenuity that we need for our future and the generations to come afterwards. So I would like to share with you the gift that the Honorable Silas Muhammad gave to us some years ago. I shall not quit. I shall not change. I shall not be discouraged. I will fight. I shall go on fighting until the crown of godhood becomes man's alone. And if I'm physically wounded in the process such that I die, my life spirit will not fail me, I pray. Nor shall my eyes close until I have taken to death with me a number of my opponents and enemies. Embrace your Afro-descendant identity. You are recognized now as a people. Become that people so that we can be free, so that we can make our unified demand for reparations. Remember, we cannot go disjointed. We have to go as a unified people and make our demands for us to have true self-determination and reparations to help us build our infrastructure of our government and our country. I love you. Have a great rest of the Saviour's Day with the rest of the events, and have a great year, and I look forward to all of the work that we're going to do together.
A brief message from the National Reparations Conductor, Attorney Malik Zulu Shabazz, followed by a short interview with Governor General Adjani Mukaram, and a letter from the Honorable Silas Muhammad, CEO of the Lost Found Nation of Islam, read by Queen Mashaki Muhammad of the Afro-Descendant Nation, directed to the President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump.
Assalamu alaikum. This is to Minister Louis Farrakhan from Silas Muhammad. Assalamu alaikum, Minister Louis Farrakhan. I begin this talk with the utmost respect and admiration for the work you have done in uplifting our people and the Nation of Islam. Your dedication to the mission of Elijah Muhammad has shaped the lives of countless believers, and your leadership has had an undeniable impact on the spiritual and social consciousness of our community. It is from this deep respect and with a sincere desire for our collective growth that I speak today. In recent years, a truth has become clearer to me, one that I believe is crucial for the continued spiritual development of our people and our nation. It concerns the understanding of the role that our beloved Elijah Muhammad played in the divine plan. For many years, our people have been taught that Elijah Muhammad was Jesus the Messiah. This belief has been a cornerstone of our faith and a source of great inspiration. But as I reflect on the teaching and the scriptures, both from the Bible and the Quran, I have come to recognize a profound truth that cannot be ignored. Elijah Muhammad was not Jesus. He never taught that he was, but rather he was the prophesied John the Baptist, sent to prepare the way. He was the precursor, the one who laid the foundation. The scriptures speak clearly about the role of John the Baptist as one who would prepare the way for the Messiah. In the book of Matthew, for example, we see that John the Baptist's purpose was to prepare the arrival of Jesus to guide the people toward an understanding. This aligns with the role that Elijah Muhammad fulfilled, preparing us for a deeper, more profound understanding of our purpose and relationship to one another. This is not to diminish the importance of Elijah Muhammad, but rather to place his mission in its proper context. He was a mighty leader, a teacher, and a guide who directed us toward understanding, just as John the Baptist did in his time. His mission was to prepare us for the coming of a new understanding out of Christianity. I understand that for many, including yourself, Minister Louis Farrakhan, that this belief in Elijah Muhammad as Jesus has been an important part of our identity. But I urge you to consider that the truth will not lessen the significance of Elijah Muhammad's role. In fact, it will only enhance our understanding, allowing us to grow even further in our spiritual journey. I do not bring this message to you lightly, nor do I seek to cause division amongst our people. Instead, I bring it as a call for unity and growth. For as we seek the truth, we must be willing to reevaluate our beliefs and open ourselves to a deeper understanding. The truth is greater than any one individual's ego or position. As it is, the truth will guide us toward the light and wisdom we so deeply seek. Minister Farrakhan, I recognize the immense responsibility that comes with your leadership, and I fully acknowledge your contributions to our movement. I ask you, not as an adversary, but as a fellow son of Elijah Muhammad, to reflect upon these words and to engage in this dialogue with an open heart and mind. Let us study the scriptures together, reflecting on our shared history, and seek the truth that will help us grow strong as a united people. This is not a call for division, but for deeper unity in our understanding. The truth about Elijah Muhammad's role as John the Baptist will not diminish our reverence for him, but allow us to see his mission in its proper light, preparing the way for a greater unity, just as John the Baptist did. Let us move forward, not as divided individuals, but as one people seeking the truth and striving for understanding. Together, can we grow and fulfill the divine purpose that was set before us? My wife said she heard the secretaries of Messenger Elijah Muhammad saying that he threw Bernard Kushmir's book in file 13 in the trash can. Bernard Kushmir approached me in 1974 or 75 requesting money for me to have his manuscript called He is the One, You Need Not Look for Another, published. I read the manuscript and disagreed with him. The messenger was not Jesus. We, Bernard Kushmir and I had arguments. Am I bumping heads with the Antichrist? Was my thought. I was just in law school at the time. We had several meetings. Bernard Kushmir gave you a copy of his manuscript to read as well. It was his Jesus manuscript which woke you up, as you have admitted. When I raised the Nation of Islam back up on August 21st, 1977, I believe the messenger was not Jesus, but was John the Baptist, as is pointed out. This was 2.5 years after the death of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. For truth's sake, for the sake of the lost found Nation of Islam, who are members of the Afro-Descendant Nation, for the sake of Afro-descendants worldwide, an identity sanctioned by the United Nations, I deliver this position to you. Would you agree with the prophecies? Minister Farrakhan, will you accept all that Messenger Elijah Muhammad fulfill the role of John the Baptist? Will you accept that we all are the children of Master Fard Muhammad and the Honorable Elijah Muhammad? Messenger Muhammad said we all, including you, are his children in Message to the Black Man on page 127, last paragraph. This is what glues us together. Quote, the woman in Revelations 12:4 actually refers to the last apostle of God, and her child refers to his followers, or the entire Negro race, they are called, who are not ready to be delivered, go to their own. Messenger Elijah Muhammad also said unity is the key to our success. Can we unify on these truths for the sake of our nation? May Allah guide us all in this journey with peace and respect. Silas Muhammad, CEO of the Lost Found Nation of Islam.
Please introduce yourself. I just did. I'm the Invisible Man.
Assalamu alaikum.
You look nice.
Appreciate it.
Did
Happy
you have
Saviour's Day.
Happy Saviour's Day? Did you have a good time?
Had a wonderful time.
Did you learn anything?
The Nation of Islam, the newly found Afro-Descendant nation, is on the rise.
You introduced the president, who happens to also be your wife,
Yes.
on Friday, and there was some things that you said. Can you say just a little bit about the seriousness of the time that we're in?
The one thing I said is that, this truth, standing on this truth in the Afro-Descendant nation, feels like we're on an island. But the people that's ruling the world today also came from an island, the island of Patmos, and they are ruling the world. But these people from this island will set them down and take our rightful place as the leaders and the new rulers of the world. In peace, justice, and harmony for all.
Thank you, sir.
President Donald Trump, the White House, 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, Washington, D.C., 20500 or 00. Dear President Donald Trump, I am Silas Muhammad, Chief Executive Officer of the Lost Foundation of Islam, representing the Afro-Descendant Nation. In 1992, we, Afro-Descendants, went to the United Nations to declare that we are human beings deserving of recognition and respect. As a result of this declaration, we were required to choose a name for ourselves. And in 2002, the United Nations formally co-signed our name, Afrodescendants. This recognition affirms our humanity and establishes our identity within the global community. The term Afrodescendant replaces the terms Negro, no, yes, colored, Negro, nigger, Afro-American, and African American. As the next step in our journey, we wish to formally inform you of our status as human beings and to assert our desire for self-determination and reparations. In light of this, we, Afro-descendants, express our intention to seek reparations and an exodus from the United States, believing that this is essential for the full well-being and freedom of our people. President Woodrow Wilson, based on his belief in the right to self-determination for all people, approved the Balfour Declaration, a formal statement or announcement of a movement to establish a homeland for the Jews, inspired by the first Zionist conference in 1897. The Jews inspired 1897, read the part. This was done in error based on the assumption that the Zionist Jews are and were the chosen people in biblical prophecy. This approval kept us Afro-descendants, the actual people of prophecy in the United States, beyond our prophesied 400 years of bondage and your people's 6,000 years of rulership of the earth. We respectfully request that the United States supports our right to self-determination and assists in facilitating this process. We trust that your leadership will understand the importance of this matter for our future, and we look forward to engaging in a positive, constructive dialogue regarding the path forward. Thank you for your attention to this important issue. We are hopeful that the United States will recognize and support our aspirations for a peaceful and prosperous future with reparations. Sincerely, Silas Muhammad, CEO of the Lost Foundation of Islam.
Impression of Saviour's Day 2025.
This is quite a unique event and a special event that I'm still reflecting on. But it's a great day for our movement. I'm impressed by the letter that the Honorable Silas Muhammad sent to Donald Trump, and I see a lot of hope for the future. And this is a great organization, and he is a divine man, and I'm happy to be here.
Tell us your name.
My name is Malik Shabazz. I'm an attorney, and I am a conductor for the Afro-Descendant Nation. I'm a member of this great organization, and this is a great day with great people, and look out for big things in the future.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Who you are?
Amazing. My name is Rashad Singleton. I'm president of the National Reparation League. The Honorable Silas Muhammad did amazing today. The entire event was incredible. This is my first time at Saviour's Day. It will not be my last. I'll be back next year. This was incredible, not just for the occasion, but for the knowledge. We learned so much we did not know. So much you didn't learn on YouTube. So much you can't find in everyday conversations. You had to be in the place. So this experience I will take with me for the rest of my life.
Tell us about your organization one more time.
National Reparation League. You can follow us on all social media platforms at National Reparations League. We fight for reparations for our people. We have a platform called the Reparations Report Card where we keep politicians accountable and we hold businesses accountable. Our motto, if a politician is not for your reparations, why are you voting for him? If a business is not for your reparations, why are you spending your money with it?
Makes sense. Thank you very much, sir. How are you?
Okay, I'm well, thank you. I am Samadia Shabazz Madia. Saviour's Day 2025 was wonderful.
Okay.
It was wonderful.
All
You know,
right.
every year we always say it was the best Saviour's Day ever. And that's my story this time as well. It's the best Saviour's Day ever.
This is an exciting Savior's Day. It was just everything. It was just everything. And I just look forward to the unity of all black people as we march out of here with great substance, as is prophesied for us to do.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay. Introduce yourself.
Assalamu alaikum, Minister Ahmed Sadiq from the city
All
of
right.
Chicago. Happy
How
Savior's
did you find Saviour's Day 2025?
It was extraordinary.
Come a little closer. Won't bite.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was extraordinary. Really enjoyed myself, and particularly
See, you brought family, right?
very touching. Yeah.
Well, introduce your family.
Oldest son, Amir Sadiq.
Uh-huh.
Youngest son, Abraham.
And in the middle, you have another minister. We'll get to him in a
And in
second.
the middle, we have Minister, the legendary.
I've been trying to get adopted myself.
Yes, sir.
So how's Chicago?
Chicago's good. Chicago's
Okay.
good. We're gonna make some things happen.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for stopping to say Happy Savior Day 2025.
Yes, sir. Happy Savior's Day.
All right. Please introduce yourselves.
Well, I am Princess Amal Muhammad,
And I'm Amara Hamidullah.
and I am very excited about this year, 2025 Saviour's Day. It's like a family reunion to me. I grew up with everyone, everybody knows me, and this is my family reunion. And so when I come every year, I'm just happy to see everyone. They're precious to me. I love them. They love me. And what do I feel about our Afro-descendant nation? It's something that we really need immediately. I was listening to the Madam President tonight, and she says that she stays up late, tossing and turning all night thinking about it. I do too. I cry about it too, and it's something that I want. It's something that I want my son to have, something that I want all the children to have, even the children that I teach in my classroom.
Thank you. Now, tell us, say your name again?
I'm Amara Hamidullah.
Okay.
And
What do you think of the Afro-descendant nation?
I think it's needed now more than ever. I too grew up in the nation. I'm born and raised Muslim. And I grew up with the teachings and they all soaked in. But it was one thing to see it confirmed by the outside world. I like the term Afro-descendant because it's a real unifier. And like unity is something that's starved of black people, but with all the experiences we have and all the things we have in common, unity is the only thing that can come out of that. And I appreciate how that was emphasized to me in my childhood. I am so excited for Saviour's Day 2025, and I like the theme of a family reunion because that's what it feels like. Like Amal said, this is my family. I've been around most of these people more than I've been around my biological family. And the pandemic changed a lot of things all around the world, and the nation was no different. And I feel like this is a real turnaround point in bringing back the culture we had, and I can't wait.
Any final words?
Happy Saviour's Day.
Happy Saviour's Day.
Thank you so much.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Dewan Madjoon. I am a minister for the Honorable Silas Muhammad and the Law Foundation of Islam. And I am also a senator in the Afro-descendant nation.
I see the pen. Oh, you don't have your pen on. I just met a senator earlier.
Yes, sir. Well,
So there is such a thing as an Afro-descendant government.
oh, by all means.
Okay, and it's very serious.
Very serious. This is a government for the people and by the people.
Yes, sir.
Government that's predicated on truth, fairness, freedom, justice, and equality. Now, why is that necessary? That is necessary in order to promote the longevity of that government, the everlastingness of that government, because only truth lasts forever. And if we got a government based on truth, fairness, freedom, justice, and equality, that ain't gonna never fall. So you can have confidence in that kind of government.
Saviour's Day 2025, Atlanta, Georgia. Tell me your name.
My name is Elder Amoja Ajabu, and I'm here at Saviour's Day representing the worldwide Pan-African movement. It was a historic event. People are coming together. We're unifying. We're divorcing ourselves. We're acting like we got a conscience. We know that we shouldn't be standing here with people that done stole land, stole the resources of the land, killed off all the people. We don't want to be associated with that. We're building our own, and you should be a part.
You're watching T&R Broadcasting, and I'm your host, the Invisible Man.